Hey guys, Ryan with the Driven Channel, and I am back here with Michelle. She has invited me into her Dodge Ram. What year is this?
2013.
2013 Dodge Ram truck, and I'm really appreciating this because it has ice cold air conditioning, and we've been outside in the heat for a little while, so this is kind of nice. So
it was hot.
We're gonna drive around here for a little bit, and you know, I kind of wanted to ask her a few questions about her car past. She's a member of the St. Louis Modern Mopar Club. I just got done interviewing Gary, the president, and talking with you know, the folks at Franjo Speed about Damon's build, which is quite ridiculous, like over the top, crazy, awesome.
Yes,
build.
yes.
But anyway, so what made you want to join the Modern Mopar Club here?
I've been into Dodge, Mopar, Chrysler since I was probably 11. My dad got hired on at the Fenton, Missouri plant.
Oh yeah.
And so that's kind of where my passion for the brand.
Okay.
My first Mopar vehicle was an 84 Dodge Prospector pickup truck, which I actually still have.
Oh really?
I still have. I have an addiction.
Gosh.
I have 8 trucks. All Dodge Rams.
8 trucks. Okay, 8 Dodge Ram trucks. You heard it here first. Folks.
Yeah. But I just, you know, I hear a lot of people going on about this and that, and I'm like, it's just something for me that I fell in love with the brand, and I don't know what it is, because when my first car I wanted was a candy apple red Dodge Daytona 2-door car.
Okay.
When I was
the front-wheel drive ones.
Yeah, they had an open house at the plant, and we could go in and tour. And they had the truck plant, and they had the car plant. And we went over there, and I saw one that was on the line. I was like, "Oh, it's my car!" But then I didn't end up with a car. I got stuck into trucks, and I have horses, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and my husband and I have a farm, so you know, that's kind of where this truck though is kind of a pavement princess, as they call it.
Okay, yeah.
She doesn't come out in bad weather, rain, snow.
My wife's brother has a farm too, and he has his F-150 as his car truck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, do you use it to just to drive around?
Yeah,
no, that's good.
Well, that's like this. And I was looking for a club for a long time, and there was didn't seem to be anything in my area that was yeah. And then I had met some people that had a club, and most of these people were in this club, but it wasn't kind of what we all had wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. And then Gary and some of the other guys came up with the idea that you know, let's see what we can do for our own.
Yeah.
And so they came up with this club, and I've been nominated to be the secretary. Okay. And for me, it's about getting together with people and that have the same passion that you do, because I know people that buy vehicles and it's just a vehicle. Right. To me, it's not. It's my freedom. It's my confidant. It's my karaoke machine. You know.
Non-car people don't understand.
Yeah.
Cars, they may be mechanical, but they have a soul.
Yeah, exactly. All my vehicles have names.
Mine too.
You know, this is my bell. You know, although people think my name is Mabel.
I noticed the license plate.
Yeah, people think my name is Mabel, but it's like, okay, the Beatles, Michelle, my bell. Right. All ties in. But it's like I said, for me, it's you know, I don't park near people. Because I don't trust other people unless I don't trust people to take care of it.
At the end of the parking lot.
Exactly. I'm always one at the end of the parking lot, rain or shine. I don't care. I'm back there. You know, nobody parks near me. And although it's funny though, I come out sometimes and I'll find another truck parked right next to me, another Ram. Right. Or you know, or because there's the Ram. Well, it was Dodge, but now it's Ram. Now it's no longer Dodge. But
because I know another one's not going to give you a door name, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. And if they do, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll put their license plate. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. Yeah, but no, but yeah, I mean, it's become a big passion for me, and you know, and some clubs that I've talked to were, you know, well, it needs to be this, it needs to be performance, it needs to be. For me, it's like, no, as long as I don't care what shape it's in, as long as you love that vehicle and you want to, you know, you have that passion for that vehicle and you will buy this vehicle or this brand again, that's what it's about for me. Right. You know,
literally, Driven Channel's motto is car passion, car family, car love. Yes. And you've hit on all of that stuff. And, man, I really appreciate that, because, you know, a lot of times I have to like really root into people to get them to tell me about that stuff, but I don't even really have to ask any questions. You're just you're making it perfect for me. Yeah.
But yeah, it's and that's why this club club has become such a big, and I say we're not really a club, I think we're more of a family, because we know that if we're somewhere, because I'm on the Illinois side, and most of them are, and well, Gary's on the Illinois side too, he's not too far from me, but most of them are over here. But if we're coming over here and if something happens, we know we can call and they'll be there. Hey, we got them all over, and somebody will show up and they'll say, hey, go here or go there, don't go here.
And it's, I need a jump start. Or something.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing I wanted with with a group, and plus we want to do things for charity and for the community, and that's what it is about for me too. Is
yeah. Somebody mentioned like we don't want to donate $20 or $100.
No.
We don't want to donate $1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, that is fantastic.
Yeah, because that $20 will help, but if we could do more and put together a big, I think it makes us feel good too.
Yeah.
That we have people who care enough to want to contribute and do that into it.
And the thing is, so many people look down upon car people because there's a lot of stigma. Yeah.
Well, and you have some people in groups and different. It doesn't matter what. You'll always have somebody.
You always have trolls.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
always have people that want to talk about breaking the law.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm on a lot of truck clubs on Facebook pages, and it really does. I just don't understand when I see people who have the same brand. Like, an example is tow mirrors. For some reason, some people get so upset when people have their tow mirrors out. Because they're flipped out.
I've heard that
before, what does it matter? I said, I'm not going to run around and flip my mirrors in because I'll haul hay, I'll haul horses, I'll haul cattle. I'm not going to run around. But who cares? You're on this page because you love the brand.
Right.
So it doesn't matter whether someone has a lifted truck, a slam truck, a pimped out truck, or just a stock truck. I may not like it, but I appreciate it, and I'll say, that, hey, if you like it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And that's all it should matter about.
Yep.
And that's kind of what I've always looked at. And like I said, I was in another group, and it was more about competing with other groups. And I'm like, I can understand if you want to compete against a Chevy group or a Ford group, or, to a point.
Yeah.
But when you're the same brand, just come together and make it a big, not saying you don't have to join the clubs, but, meet somewhere and show up together. Show this huge Mopar presence, and that's what for me. That's what it's about. It's
actually, if it weren't for a Mopar, I probably wouldn't be in the cars. My uncle had early 70s. It was an E-body Cuda, and it was a Hemi car. It had the shaker hood.
Oh wow!
This was in the 80s though, so it was a full Pro Street build with the big fat tires in the back and wheelie bar. And man, I was like 9 years old, and I'm like looking around and like sitting in this car, and man, it just clicked in me, and I knew I was gonna be a car guy. And I've been obsessed with them ever since. I
thought I wanted, and of course now with all these guys that have the cars, they're all like, "Hey, sit in the car." I'm like, "No, because I'm get a fever and I want a car." But I've had a truck all my life. Well, most since I was 16, I've had 17. I've had a truck, and in between, I've had a car here and there with when my kids were little.
Sure.
But I don't know if I can handle being in a car anymore. But I still love the cars. But for me, my truck is it's not, like I said, when people say it's just a truck, I'm like, you have no idea.
No idea.
It's my baby. It's my
nice
getaway.
One.
It's my, I bought this thing. The first thing I did was leveled it because I don't like the nose time.
And I just noticed that you have cooled seats. I'm going to turn those on.
Yes, cooled seats. Heated seats, and I also have heating steering wheel.
I've definitely had several videos where I'm like sitting in a car and somebody turns on the cooled seat, and I'm like, oh, that's the nicest thing ever. I think Craig's Hellcat has cooled seats.
Yeah.
He was showing me that while I was doing the review on it. Man, it's so nice.
I sent these headrests right now. I sent these headrests off to California. I had them custom embroidered.
Really?
Yep.
That looks factory.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The lady that did them actually has kind of shut down now because she's taking care of her mom who has cancer.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, she does mainly only Mopar.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of why it took longer to get there. It took a week to get there, 2 days for her to do them, and a week to get back.
Wow.
But
it was totally worth it.
Oh my gosh, it was so worth it. I'm so happy with them, very much so. But awesome. Yeah, I've changed the exhaust on the truck. I've actually got a new hood our engine cover and filter cover going to be custom painted.
Oh, nice. Like airbrush
Jeremy,
stuff? Or?
Yeah, some airbrush.
Okay.
Not sure exactly what we're going to do yet, but Jeremy did the headlights. That's here, Retro Shop. He did my headlights, the whole colors and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I really haven't done mechanical-wise anything, although I'm going to get a pedal commander. But I'm not somebody who races it. I don't, you know.
Oh, sure, yeah.
People are like, do burnouts. I'm like, I like my tires too much. Tires are too expensive.
Yeah. Tires are very expensive.
Yeah, but
know
like I
about
said,
that.
it's just, for me, it's just the love of the brand and finding people that also love the brand and who are wanting to do the same thing. You know, like tomorrow we're maybe just going to go cruise somewhere, you know, and just to get out because it's beautiful and we love the vehicles. Perfect. And, you know, nothing, you know, I think it's cool when you have all these same brands coming down the road together, you know.
No, the other day I was coming home. I forget from where, but it's not important. But there was we have a local car club that deals in sort of, I guess you would call it the donk culture thing. Okay. The big wheel, you know, spinners and stuff like that. Yeah. And there was like 10 of them all in a row, and they were driving in front of me, and I was like, man, this is great. Yeah. This is fantastic. You know, I'm not into that particular thing. Yeah. But, man, it's like the whole car culture. Yeah. If you could come together for a greater good.
Well, that's the thing. And that's the thing. I don't, you know, for me, you know, whether, I don't care what it is, but it's, for me, even, and I'm not a Ford fan. I don't like the Ford Mustangs, but it's so cool to see them come all in together. Yeah. As a group. And I think that's great when you have all these people can come together that, you know, have a passion for vehicles and, you know that they love their vehicles the way you do yours. Exactly. And that's what, you know, what I want. So.
We're rolling back in here to the lot. There's a lot of cool cars here.
Yep. Jeremy's, that one's his.
These brand new Chargers, man, I love the front end on them.
Yeah, I do too. That's what they keep getting me to sit on. The Hellcats. We got a buddy who's got a Hellcat one. He's like, just sit in. And I'm like, nope, I don't want it. I want it. I don't want it. I do want it, but.
Well, I really appreciate you. I just noticed your little bejeweled start-stop thing. Yeah. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, I really appreciate you doing this interview with me today, and you've been great, fantastic. You've said everything that I was going to ask, and I didn't feel like I really needed to
Can be chatty, Kathy.
All right, so thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.